Hello boys and girls, welcome to another house review on our KF Perrin's survival multiplayer server. This time, as you can see from this title picture, it looks very promising. It is the house of Pmitch, Mitch, the guy who plays in our Untamed Lands series. He has built such a nice house on our main map. It looks quite nice from up here, with a little garden pool and garden fireplace. Let's have a closer look inside. So let's start with this because we are right here. This garden pool is carefully made with lava, presumably heating up the water. A great place to just lie and relax. And this thing here where you can make high jumps to the water, and the pool is, of course, it has deep water where you jump, and it has somewhat shallow water where you just swim, just as the real pools have. Around all this we have a hedge, 2 blocks high, but the style is just like Zipfer does it, with occasional support block of wooden log. And this is, as you may recognize, the leaves, or the the foliage from the pine trees. This is a nice idea for a garden fireplace. The roof there is probably so that the rain doesn't extinguish the fire. Doesn't look that bad, but if in reality, I'm just imagining this in reality, in my garden, it would kind of be in the way of the occasional smoke. So maybe I would do it 1 or 2 blocks higher to give the fire more space there. But otherwise, it's nice to have such a fireplace outside. A little garden tree here. A strange chimney, intentionally built in a way that up there you don't have them both blocks aligned, but there is a little step in there. Don't know what's in this chest. Garden tools chest probably. And this house has little room in between the outside and the inside, with the walls made full of glass so that you can already feel the outer world a bit through it. And this great little tree, which now looks like half indoor, half outdoor tree. But maybe we should start to see the house from the entrance. These are high lamp posts, and this is good. This is a good idea to have means of light things up which are high. You just stack 2 or more lamps above each other. This is good. Great idea. I think it's very original idea to light this house up. Even there, that roof, we may have a look there on the roof. So these blocks light the roof up, and here we see the flat roof. Okay, this is well done. Of course the roof needs lighting because otherwise mob would spawn on it. Now here we see something special hinted by this purple wool, Chateau Pmitch, and of course look at this, the great front of this house or this chateau is a great glass wall with PM, like I think Patrick Mitchell, Pmitch. And this is the house what I have longed to see for so long, which uses grey wool. I think we have one another house using grey wool for walls, but I don't remember where is it. It may be in Oyster Bay, maybe Sputnik's Oyster Bay house has partially grey wool houses, walls. But for this house, it's really the secondary material on this house. Otherwise, it's all pine from the outside, at least. Now let's enter. Checkered floors is a frequent pattern in the rooms of this house. Free cake, of course. I will take a bit of it, thanks Mitch. And look at these windows. We have seen them from the outside already. These high windows, single fence pole, halving it. Would it be one block high? I would say it's Zipfest style, but this is not Zipfest style. This is actually a complex window composed of, it's actually 5 block wide window, but it has these fence poles and these three high window columns and nice flowers in front of it, non-symmetrical. I like that. With a little, oh, not a little, this is actually the big dining room, I suppose, where you have a big table, plenty of place for people to sit, or even could be even a, if not dining table, then meeting table and table to discuss things on or at. Okay, this is the room to relax. Probably something like a sofa, not completely a sofa, but a very comfortable chair with this orange wool, lean and big TV. Lost is playing on the television. I don't know Lost, but I have read about it lots of times. It should be it's probably something popular in the TV, somehow associated with blue. Could it be? I don't know. But this is a luxury TV, as you can tell from the material. Obsidian and lapis are not as easy to get. Again, we see here checkered pattern. The contrast of these checkered blocks is not too high, so it pleases my eye. And a little library. We will see to the second floor soon enough. And look at this. Okay. I wondered how is it done. This is the old trick of Zipfer to have this reed here. It's a decorative element, although Zipfer more often uses it outside of the house, as in place where you would expect pillars. And this is like an indoor plant, and first it bogs your mind because somehow you think, well, where is the water this reed needs? Otherwise you couldn't plant it. But then you think about it and say, Oh, of course. You know where the water is, don't you? And this is the second time I see birch wood, which doesn't look awful as an architecture element. First time was in Code Knights of the East, in my what I call their bazaar. But this is great. Looks like we are in the kitchen. Stove here, and these furnaces are like ovens. Even a flowing water here. This is nice, and a nice little table here. Great. So this wall is something else, and really nice to look at. And of course a fridge in the kitchen. Here we have the big library, so suggesting that in this house live the intelligent people who enjoy reading books, or rich people who have the time to have a great library and just enjoy themselves by looking at all the great book collection they have. Or in any case, it's house of a bibliophile. So, and here we see the great column window again, repeated here, and the little window upstairs there, or in the higher up there. Note where the design is these dividing wood blocks which divide the library in parts or organized sections. I think this is it for the ground floor. Yeah, we've been to that garden. Now there are two places where you can go up. I think this is the first one. The second one is right here. Both stairs lead to the same room, I think. Let's take these. They are 2 blocks wide, quite comfortable. No, not the same room, but look at this floor. This is gorgeous. Golden blocks. And my favorite material, clay. And here, what do we have here? The PC should play Minecraft, but 1.8 is too buggy. It is. It should have been released today, but will be delayed for another couple of days until the major bugs are fixed. Notice also this redstone wire leading to this PC. We have seen that, if you have watched carefully, on this TV. Of course, it needs a means of, or it needs a power source, and usually you have a cable leading to your electric device. So this is a great detail I love here. This electric cable. Sometimes, of course, I don't require them to be there every time, but this gives it a nice touch. There is place in this room, and it doesn't interfere with anything. It's okay. So a great floor here, again checkered. Checkered floors is the usual pattern here. This floor is not checkered, and this is where the little stairs from this free time room lead up to. Just a room with a picture. What we have here is a balcony, but a covered balcony. Notice the furnaces, which are used as floor blocks. This is good. I never thought they would look this nice. I've been thinking and testing some checker designs where I alternated furnaces with cobblestones. or where I have tried to use chests as floor tiles but of course in a checkered pattern, because you can't place chests next to each other. So, but using furnaces alone wasn't my idea, and I never employed this or never employed them as floor tiles, but I see that they really indeed can look good, and I think I will use them in some of my later projects. Big and roomy, a balcony, nothing inside, because anything which would be placed here would obscure the view to the ocean. Look at this, you have view at the ocean, and there the cliffs and the garden. And here we have the guest room. Oh, look at this nice picture here. Oh, and this this great lamp here, emitting lots of light. It's also a big room, which really needs this amount of light, but this looks really good. Pictures carefully selected. I don't know how often this picture comes up, but it's kind of nice and big. And of course this is the room with the golden PM. What we see here is guest room. Guests must watch Jersey Shore on ugly television. Ugly netherrack is representing the ugliness, or somehow, I don't know the Jersey Shore show, but probably you Americans know the reference. So yeah, I presume it's something painful to watch, but it's a nice gag. And this is yeah, same chair design we've seen in the garden. Good bed here, really comfortably long. I like beds which are long because I'm quite tall, and many beds, but especially blankets, are too short for me. So I like this 4-block long bed. The library is here as well, and a chest for your personal stuff. Anything else we missed? No, I think we are through this house completely. We have seen all rooms, the outside. Let's have a look again on this house. It looks great even in the night. Now we can really see the power of these big lamps illuminating it. That flat roof kind of surprised me there, but it matches the design. There's still a bit potential with this flat surface to use it as a party ground, just uncovered. But yeah, you would need. Don't know what, or maybe this room here upstairs, but that would be too much. What I didn't mention, but I've noticed it, is of course that the rooms of this house are on different height levels. You see small stairs between the rooms, diversifying the architecture of this house quite a bit. And I also very much appreciate the use of double walls here, because this is a great way how you can make one room cover walls, in the inner walls covered in one material, and another room, the neighbor room, in other material. Very much contrasting here, isn't it? This white snow, these white walls here, perfectly clean and white, and this warm, natural and dark brown wool, not wool but wood. And here you don't need double walls here, but you see the grey wool has gives this, and well, this room has this grey wool at the one side and pine wood at the other side, makes it less boring. The house outside is brown, mostly brown, or this because of this wood, but rooms out of where you see the walls of a room all in one material without much furniture on them, it gets boring, especially if the walls are empty, or it means that there is no furniture at the walls like here. So the two color alternation here of the walls makes it less boring and more appealing. And it doesn't matter this much here, because here you have the big glass, here you have stairs. It doesn't matter what material of walls is here, because here you have library, another type of wall here. Well, this is very much diverse, and here in the kitchen, again, diversity on the walls, and here TV, this sofa, stairs as well. So the rooms are anything but boring. It's great to see it. So maybe we can see it from a side where probably it's hard to see. This is the back side of the house. Looks great. I like the way how it is lit as well. Lighting is a very important part of the design of the house, and this is done really great. Very original idea with this high lamps, and a very tasteful combination of torches, even redstone torches. I don't know how much are they part of the computer, and how to what extent are they meant as lighting there. You see no evil mob spawning anywhere close to this house, so the lighting does a great job. It doesn't look spammed with torches, as I often tend to make my places just to be comfortable with it and don't care about lighting any longer. The pool is lit as well, inside and outside, and a nice hedge all around it. A great house. I think this has the qualities of Rahil's mansion, and could well be a house which not Sputnik, but Steebles would love to have in Oyster Bay, because this is state-of-the-art design, and this is marvelous design skills. So Pmitch did it, showed us all how great a house can look in Minecraft. This is a very big house. Lots of energy and time went into it, but it is certainly great to live in. I just have to make sure whether there is no no, sorry. Can I get up somehow? There we go. I wanted to check whether there is kind of basement, but I don't think there is anything like basement here. Not even accessible from the outside. No, I think we haven't seen any basement. Okay, somewhat expected a house as big as this to have little kind of basement, but to be if I would build a house like this for me, I would love to live it in and actually use it to also to store my stuff. This is great show-off house, but kind of impractical to live in because you need storage space, and this is what could have been in the basement of this house, or now, well, attic. There is no place in the attic here, but some storage to it, or an external storage. You don't have to have a basement, but kind of cellar. If you remember, some houses have separated cellars that you actually go outside and enter your little cellar door, and there you have your cellar and storage, whatever. You just go a few meters outside and have an external cellar. Haven't seen houses like that built. Probably someone can pick up on that and present a house on KF Parent server with an external cellar. But never mind the basement, this house has qualities which surpass most of the houses built here, and I really am surprised how well Pmitch really builds. I have seen a couple of other builds from him. They were very good, but not really. They didn't make me make an enthusiastic review of it. I liked them, how they looked, but I am somewhat blown away by this because I didn't expect anything like that. Great. Chateau Pmitch says, well, have a look at my house. I think you might like it. I really love this. This is far better than I would have ever managed to build for myself as a kind of rich man's residence. So it's totally worth a review and worth to remain in memory of the KF Parent server forever, because this is a great work. Thank you very much, Pmitch, for building this. I'm excited about this.